Bitcoin's bearish divergence on the higher time frames continues to bearishly diverge. You can see here where the momentum is coming down, money flow is coming down, while price at the same time is continuing to remain at a higher price. Unfortunately, we got a little bit bullish the other day because the 1 hour was looking good right here. This is really good basic strategy. Price came up, but as soon as we started to get this, tip off, the 2 hour kind of knocked us back to our senses, where this money flow was coming out, this momentum was coming out. It was divergence, bearish divergence with the 12 hour as well. It was printing that blood diamond also, just like we saw on the 2 hour and the daily, we see it on the 12 hour. So seeing this move coming was not difficult. I posted it in Flopping Groper's channel as well as Crypto Bull Zones. Well, I posted both the long and the short back to back. Right now, we were originally hoping that this lower low and these higher highs would lead to some bullish continuation, and we got rejected, obviously. So we're coming here to explore the low areas of momentum, and we got this super duper, really duper ugly momentum wave on the 30-minute on Bitcoin. Yeah, it has a BitBoy green dot, but that doesn't mean go long. In fact, just look at how deep and thick this momentum wave is. So that is a result of sustained bearish action. If you just zoom into like the 1 minute chart or something and look at this from like an intraday perspective, just straight down, right? The VWAP remaining well above price action, and every single time we even get a little dabble into a green, that environment just continues to turn red. When you are this deep on momentum, Cipher explained this really well one time, and I love how he explained it. When momentum is either really high or really low, right? So when we're in these general areas, it's like going to a yard sale. And if you're going to a yard sale and you're buying when everyone else is buying, you're not going to get the best prices. And it goes for selling as well. If you're selling when everyone else is selling, you're not going to get the best prices. Obviously, I'm not saying it doesn't always not work out, because sometimes it does. Like, this could just go lower. There's a lot of things that can lead to indicating that potential continuation. Like, for example, here, if you kept buying, obviously, you would have had the same exact, or roughly the same area of price that you would have bought in, but the indications were completely different. You saw the indicator here, even though you bought at exactly the same price, just at like 69K, you either bought while everyone else was buying, or you bought when not a lot of people were buying. In fact, more people were selling. And either way, you won, but one of them was more confident in this environment where we had money entering the market, where we had RSI increasing. Comparatively, now, just a few mere days later, have momentum decreasing, money flow coming out ever so slowly, and now momentum on the lower end also coming out. This bullish thesis that we had the other day and that we did make good scalps off of did not play out, did not pan out, and we took our money and ran. It's quite a weird predicament here. I don't generally like when you see these higher time frames. The more you zoom up, this momentum is going to be a bullish divergence. It's printing a bullish divergence in the red. However, when you zoom in, you see that it's like a giant blob of momentum, it's definitely not a bullish divergence, even though you draw it from the same location and momentum goes lower. And it's kind of iffy, right? This is one of those times where I personally only take scalps, and I like to wait for it to play out a little bit more before I see what's going on. Oh boy, we got thickum candles now. If y'all didn't know, TradingView added a new volume-based candle, and just look at the difference. You got your normal standard candles, and then you got you got your standard candles, and then you got your thick old boys. So apparently they just like get fat or get skinny when there's price action happening there, and I find that absolutely hilarious. Just look how fat this candle is. Just look at the absolute girth of some of these candles. And then the daily printing a blood diamond on this trigger wave, money flow, momentum coming out, and it's getting fatter. It's getting fatter. Oh my god. It's so thick. Not the only thing they added, though. Back to Hyken's, thank you very much. They also added time-priced opportunity, which is like, it's very similar to the fixed range volume profile, but it just automatically puts it there. It is kind of cool to see like the volume play out, though, how this value area low, value area high, this candle close, this value area high, this point of control all happen to be at the same level. I wonder what that looks like on standard candles. It looks like a top to me. So, you know, use it something like that. So to end the video off, all the footage you just witnessed was from 2 days ago as of this recording. It was on the 12th of April. It is now the 14th of April as I'm editing the video because I got caught up. But we can see here that price was in this area, generally playing within these, even though we knifed down, and we were printing that bullish div. But like I said, when you get those ugly massive waves on those lower time frames, that VWAP, or sorry, the yellow oscillator, doesn't really care. It'll just keep kind of diverging and price will keep doing its thing. And we had another knife down just now, so definitely a more bearish environment, and it's continuing to be bearish here. You can see this momentum kind of just curling to the downside, and we're getting big waves down here in a desert up on top. So be wary out there, take your profits, get in those scalps. See y'all in the next one.